Hey there guys, how's it going? High Roller here playing some... Oh Jesus. Sakura Angels. I don't know what upsets me more. That this game came out on my birthday, or that I bought this game. I don't know. Let's play it. Every night, I have the same dream. Undo auto. Always brought back to this place without fail. Then every morning I'll wake up with no memory of this place at all until the next time I fall asleep. Not a single night has went by without my consciousness being dragged into abyss. This realm is devoid of light, so much that I can't even see my hand in front of my own face no matter how desperately I wave it. The concept of sound is just as absent, my steps silent, and my distressed cries swallowed by the bordering darkness as quickly as they had left my hand, or left my mouth. I'm in a bleak, barren wasteland of nothingness. Spending any prolonged amount of time here begins to make me doubt even my own existence. Yet despite feeling suffocated by a striking absence of anything, I know I'm not alone. Something is watching me, stalking me from the shadows. I can't say for sure what it is, but every once in a while I'll catch sight of something from the corner of my view. A pair of burning, bright eyes fixated purely on me. They hate me, despise me. There's an overwhelming sense of animosity radiating from whoever they belong to. I know they want nothing more than to lash out and attack me, but something is holding them back. A force they truly despise. Invisible chains that bind and restrict them from the one thing that is on their mind. At first, when I began dreaming about this place, the eyes were distant, like glimmering stars. But with each passing night, the eyes seemed to inch ever closer and shine ever brighter. I think whatever forces has been holding them from me is beginning to fade. What will happen when these eyes reach me? I shudder to think. I know it's just a dream, so I shouldn't be afraid. But everything I experience here is so vivid. None of the usual murky haze that shrouds such dreamlike environments seem to exist here at all. I have a perfect clarity. I can feel the stagnant, freezing air all around me, enough to incite a shiver out of me every once in a while. Since I'm so used to this dream, I know how it'll end. I'll wade through the darkness for what seems like an eternity, never finding anything until the morning finally comes and pulls me out of this nightmare. At least, that was how it usually ended. Something is different tonight. Those hateful burning eyes that always kept just out of sight before, I'm suddenly confronted by them. Never before have they been so close. Never before have I stared straight back into them. Their narrowed, piercing gaze roots me to the spot, and a shooting pain surges through me. I can't move. I can't breathe. And then, from out of the darkness, a crooked smile spreads, just as sinister as the eyes. Uh-oh. Am I supposed to be doing auto, or... Oh, okay. Yeah. My head is killing me. These morning migraines are the worst. Every morning without fail, I always wake up to the sensation not unlike my skull being pounded by a jackhammer. Thump, thump, thump. It's almost like a heartbeat. I feel like my head is going to split open. Alright, this shit's getting annoying. I thought this here was supposed to have, like, I don't know, fucking dialogue or something. Quick save. Too much of a hassle in the grand scheme of things. Certainly isn't a fun way to wake up. Alright, I'm not doing that auto shit. I'm just gonna click it. I just find it odd how consistent it seems to be. Anyway, enough pondering these weird mysteries. It's time to tackle the day. Yeah. After a moment of wrestling with my blanket, I swing my legs around and drag myself out of bed. A quick look at my bedside clock tells me it's still early. Too early. If I had it my way, the world wouldn't start until at least a good way into the afternoon. But sadly, life just isn't that wonderful. Pulling back the curtains to let the light flood into my room, I suppressed the urge to let out a hiss, almost blinding myself in the process. Too bright! The rest of my time getting ready is spent fighting with my uniform, a tie becoming all the more problematic to put on when you're half asleep. Oh god, I think I'm actually got my hands stuck in it. How do you get your hands stuck in a fucking... Never mind. I was choking myself to death in the most pathetic fight ever. I finished putting on the tie, the rest of my uniform complying peacefully with me. Unable to find a calm, I settled for just flattening my hair down with my hands. That works, I guess. Blinking into the mirror, I'm left staring back at someone with messy black hair. It's close enough. Somewhat dressed and somewhat ready, I stumble out of my room, my legs still not fully awake. What does the character even look like? It's just some person. Uneven steps carry me dangerously down the stairs, and I soon emerge into the kitchen. I'm greeted by silence. The kitchen is empty. A familiar scene for me. My parents are what you might call workaholics. Basically, they spend more time at their respective jobs than they ever do here. I only ever get to catch them during the evening while we're eating, and then everyone's off to bed and the cycle repeats. Don't get me wrong, I understand they have to work in order to keep us living comfortably, so I don't hate them for it. It just gets, I don't know, lonely? Oh well. There's no use moping about it, or moping about it, shit. It's been like this for years, so I don't know why I was getting all emotional about it now. The plus side of them not being around is that I quickly had to learn how to cook for myself. It's amazing how fast you can adapt to that sort of stuff when you're starving. I don't think I have enough time for anything fancy to eat for breakfast, so I'll just settle for toast. You can never go wrong with toast. Okay, you might be able to go wrong with toast. I have sudden traumatic flashbacks to when the toaster erupted in flames. Oh, what a day that was. Oh, what a day. Had to go fire extinguisher. But I'll learn from my mistakes now. It won't happen a third time. What am I doing here? Oh, so it's just I read the whole thing. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Having devoured the only slightly charred toast, I sling my bag over my shoulder before starting for the door. I give the empty house one last look over before opening the front door. It's kind of depressing to have no one to say goodbye to. But, again, this has been the same for every weekday morning since forever ago. The sun is shining high in a cloudless sky. Birds are chirping overhead. Waves of students are passing by, happily chatting with one another as they all make their way to school. It's all so horrible. I'm not much of a morning person, so I can't even begin to fathom how everyone can be so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed right now. I mean, it's taking all of my willpower just to be able to put a foot in front of the other without just crumpling to the ground. I just have to hope the breakfast kicks in and gives me the energy I need before I'm forced to literally drag myself through the school gates. While keeping my head down and my eyes glued to the ground, as I soldiered on, I suddenly noticed that a vibrant atmosphere from before is gone. Silence has completely taken over. My steps the only thing making any noise. The air is still. Huh? That's a bit strange. Bringing my head up, I'm met with an unsettling sight. The street is deserted. No students. No cars. And even the cheering and chirping of the birds is gone. What? I hurry on forward, hoping to at least run into somebody. Anyone. Even the sun's once golden rays seem muted, the world tinged in dreary tones. But there still isn't a cloud in the sky. Okay, this is definitely starting to freak me out. I need to just... A splitting pain shoots through my head, stopping me in my tracks. Like a searing poker being thrust into my skull. A headache? Now? Nothing is making sense. Desperately trying to keep myself upright as I clutch my hand to my head, I stagger forward. Unlike the headaches from before that gradually died down, this one only seems to be getting worse. Thump. 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 It won't stop at all. I'm brought to my knees. I can barely even think straight, my head threatening to explode at any moment. And then, through gritted teeth and a pained expression, I see it. Something that shouldn't exist. It clearly does, as confirmed by my own terrified eyes. What the fuck? A monster! That's the only word that can come to my scrambled mind. A hulking, grotesque, massive flesh, with gnarled fangs and red slitted eyes, seething with hate. The closest thing I can relate it to would be a dog, but no dog I know of is 3 times the size of me, its form practically eclipsing the sun. It snorts with flared nostrils, something like steam being exhaled out. Given its tense stance, and the fact it's blocking my way, I can only assume it's here for me. But why? What the hell is it? Where did it come from? Why does it want me? 1,000,001 questions rush through my head, but I doubt I'm going to get any answers from this thing. There's only one thing I can do with presented with such odds, and that is to... Oh shit, it's one of these games. Oh man. Well, if it's like a dog, it's gonna chase you down, so running away isn't really gonna do anything. I gotta stand my ground. Of course. I don't know what the hell this thing is, or why it suddenly appeared before me, but I'm not gonna let it take me down without a fight. Ignoring the pain that threatens to consume my skull, I straighten myself up and stare right back into its hateful eyes of the beast. And then, tightening a fist, I lash... Oh my god, this music. I'm gonna go ahead and click save. I lash out like lightning, my fist connected with its head cleanly with a solid impact. Take this, foul beast. Wham! Okay, no. Bad idea. That did nothing. In fact, it looks like... I think I just killed the guy. All I managed to do is bruise my own fist. I hope I haven't broken anything. I reeled back from my brutal attack, giving the fist in question a good shake. It still stings. Ow! Now what do I do? My blazing surprise attack was met with complete indifference, and now I think it's too late to run as the creature is gearing itself up for a charge, its front leg digging into the ground. This might have been a mistake. I try to turn tail and begin running, but the beast kicks off the ground straight towards me. There's nothing else I can do. I brace myself as best as I can for the inedible bone-shattering impact. Right before the beast can connect with me and bring my life to a grisly end, a dazzling radiant light floods my vision, engulfing both me and the monster. The beast stops in its tracks, a guttural cry escaping it before it vaporizes before my eyes. What? What the hell just happened? Okay. Question. Is that even correct Japanese? I don't know. I really don't know. Are you alright? Cheerful voice chirps. A welcome sound after the terrors of that thing. I can't hear anything for the music. Alright. Can I, like... I can get it as low as I can, because I can't hear any of the voices. They're ridiculous. And turn it up. And then another voice that's less cheerful. In fact, they sound angry more than anything. What the fuck? What am I playing? What have I just bought? Oh my god. The light soon fades, revealing my saviors. Though... this is definitely the last thing I was expecting. Two girls roughly my age stand before me. I blink several times before I scrub my eyes, hoping things might make a little more sense. This can't be real. I'm having more trouble believing these girls are actually standing before me than I did the monster. Wielding weapons and costumes taken straight out of a fantasy book. It's all a bit too much for my brain to attempt to process. What? What the heck was that? Okay, I think that was correct. The more cheerful of the two simply says that to me, her stance relaxing so. Huh? Was I supposed to explain everything? I glanced down at my feet where my own shadow stretches, but the girl bursts into a giggle. Radio. I don't even think that I'm like hitting the dialogue in time. No, I'm fine, but I don't even know. Honestly, I won't know until there's like English to this because like the way the dialogue is. Anyway, I'm cut short by the more aggressive looking of the pair, whose expression had grown darker and darker as the cheerful one had spoken. Looking like she's unable to take it anymore, she exploded, causing both of us to jump. Her eyes narrowed to a frightening glare. It's clear she isn't happy. But I don't think she has anything to counter that. The upbeat girl brings her attention back to me, a sparkle in her eye. We were... Wait. How do you know my name? She puts a hand to her mouth as if to try and take back the words. The questions continue to pile up, and I still haven't gotten any answers. Idiot. Wow! The serious one raps her fist against the other's head, who sticks her tongue out in a sort of tee-hee my bad kind of way. So, you guys know me? I've never seen them in my life. And given how they look, I definitely think I would have remembered them. Me? What the heck did I ever do to get so much attention? As far as I know, I'm just an average student who lives an average life, doing average things. Oh, after this, I guess I can't really call my life average anymore. At least their mouths can move. That way I know who the fuck's talking. Oh, Jesus. My fucking nose itches. I guess it's her. Her talking. One on the left. She beams at me, leaning in perhaps just a little bit too close. She's throwing so much at me here, I can hardly think straight. Just who the heck are you guys? She falls deep into thought, her nose scrunching up. I guess she's choosing her words carefully as to avoid another brutal assault from her partner. Saying that, she gives her bow a flourish. I don't fucking know. Okay. The wings, while not strictly attached to her, at least seem to function as they sway in the breeze and give off a glimmer every now and then. Wait, are they literally angels? Let me get this straight. To start from the beginning, that thing that attacked me, that monster, you call those shadows? And these shadows have supposedly been hunting me for a while now, right? Because apparently, if they catch me, it'll be bad, for unspecified reasons. And you guys, whoever you are, have been combating them from the shadows to keep me safe from harm? She nods enthusiastically. It looks like I've just about got a grip on what this whole thing is, even if it was a little sparse on details. Knowing all this, it brings me to the conclusion that oh my god. I hate choices, I really do. I fucking hate them. Fuck it. As crazy as all this sounds, I really can't deny the evidence before me. That monster was definitely real, and I have no reason to doubt these girls, who destroyed that thing right before my eyes. Okay, so, what happens now? She gives me a wink and a wave before taking off into the other direction. Her less enthused partner simply turns her head from me with one less before falling after her. I'm soon left completely alone within the street, where just moments ago my entire world had just spun around on its head. Did all of that just happen? Oh jeez. All of this will have to wait for later though. Right now I have to focus on the bigger issue. Being late for school! I break into a sprint as I try to make it for lost time, all the while hoping that I'll never run into those two again. Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And, if you want to see more of it, leave a comment and hit that like button, because I really don't know where to go with this. I spent like $4 and something on it. It's on sale right now on Steam. I guess you guys could go check it out. It's called Sakura Angels. So yeah. If you liked today's video, go ahead and hit that like button. Leave a comment because I love hearing your guys' feedback and I want to know what you think about the video and if you even want to see more of this. And please subscribe if you haven't already because every little bit helps and it's just a click away. And until the next video, please stay tuned and peace out, you guys.